I have an introduction here to get where I need to go, and I feel like I'm getting ready to put on an absolute clinic about Lorentz Driver. I hope you stay with me on this one. You can put together one of the most OP builds in the game, and you can do things with it that I don't think you know that you can. It's even easier to use than you think. Buckle up. You may not have noticed, but the truth is, we all know every season has a season pass exotic. I don't cover them. I used to briefly, but that turned into only covering them in rare instances, rare cases, maybe a build. Most of the time, as the season starts, there are multiple threads, multiple videos, opinions are formed, and I just let everyone form that opinion. It's obviously a knee-jerk reaction, or just getting basic facts out on a weapon for the first couple hours of it dropping. So no cryosthesia, no symmetry, no Tommy's Matchbook reviews from me. I focus my time elsewhere. Those weapons are too deep in the algorithm for what I want to do with them. It takes too much time to try to find every in and out for a weapon, so I focus that energy elsewhere. By the time I would be done with that initial review, no one would care. But my attention has turned to the Lorentz Driver, and I want to be clear, I am strictly talking about PvP today. I'm about to come at Lorentz pretty hard, and with feedback, it's important to get the why as a player. Why do you feel like this? And there are multiple reasons why Lorentz Driver is the way that it is. And if you don't know how to use it in PvP, again, I'm going to show you. Any subclass, any character, the best way to use it, the most lethal, and I don't think you're ready for that. And it's even easier to get its main perk going than you think. I've been using it heavily. At the publishing of this video, I have over 2,000 kills on my PvP counter. That's not counting all the kills to get the catalyst or after this video. Literally all the gameplay is from a day and a half of footage. I just did this, and I want you to understand something. When I look at things in Destiny 2, I try to be a realist. Some things are always going to stand out, especially once the sandbox settles. I want what's best for the game. I want the sandbox to be in a healthy state. Overall, that's my main one. Most seasons, we're just a couple things away from it being great. There's always a dark little cloud on the parade. One-Eyed Mask, Antaeus Ward, Controverse Hold, Wormhusk, Dustfields, Shatterdive, the Freeze Shuriken Hunter, the Behemoth Super Duration and Health. There's always just that one thing that goes just a little extra mile. It's an outlier. The sandbox currently is actually in a pretty good spot right now, but there are again some outliers. And with this discussion, I'm not trying to take any fun away. There isn't anything wrong with something being really good or something being really strong. Palindrome, really, really good, really, really strong. It has a great base stat foundation, but is it a problem? No. Wolftone Draw, really good bow. I just covered that. Is the bow the problem? No, not at all. But possibly quick access sling, could that be it? Possibly. There are layers to things. And there are things that are gonna upset you, and only you, and then me, and only me. Some are super strong, some are annoying, some are a little broken. Not everything you or I dislike is an actual issue though. Some hate fusions, some hate bows, could be Shatterdive, Dune Marchers, Vex Mythic class. You get the point, there are strong things in the game. But with these outliers, it's gonna be up to Bungie to make those decisions. And for some of them, the ones that fall through the cracks, they could fall through the data that they gather. It's one thing to use heavy data to show a trend. And just because 50% of the player base isn't using it, that doesn't mean it can or won't be a problem or open up a can of worms. I have a lot of issues with Lorentz Driver, and these issues collectively is making it perform the way that it does. And I'm gonna single out each one of them. Everyone always talks about the aim assist. Oh, the aim assist, yeah, that's a part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Lorentz Driver, trait, EM Anomaly. A precision final blow with this weapon creates an explosion that pulls in nearby targets and damages them with an additional detonation. Exotic trait, Lagrangian sight. This weapon marks targets with an automated targeting system. Now in PvE, it does wall hack them, and in PvP they took that away. There isn't a circle anymore, but the weapon is going to make a noise when acquiring a target, and that target is going to appear red. Final blows on these marked targets are going to drop a telemetry pattern. Picking up that pattern grants bonus ability energy. Collecting 3 of them without dying grants the weapon bonus damage for a long duration, 30 seconds. The catalyst, you get an enhanced radar. Additionally, while this weapon has 3 telemetry patterns, basically the big exotic trait, the EM Anomaly detonations no longer require precision damage, so you can do it on body shots. So you want to see how broken things can get, let's dig in, and I want to show you the build for this. And as you see the gameplay going on, you know exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to go through a lot of things. At some points I'm going to talk about certain issues, but at the end I'm going to list them all. Important note, the Lorentz Driver does 497 to the head, 166 to the body. For a comparison, a high impact sniper does 474 to the head, 158 to the body. I use the same build I use for bows with the Lorentz Driver, and when I show you specific clips, I think you're gonna see how ridiculous it can be. 3 void mods, precisely charged. It costs 1 energy. Become charged with light by getting multiple rapid fire final blows with linear fusions or snipers, -10 discipline. Charge harvester. While not charged with light, any killer assist has a small cumulative chance to become charged with light, -10 mobility. Stacks on stacks, gain an extra stack of charged with light for every stack that you gain, -10 recovery. Then 2 regular mods. Taking charge, picking up an orb of light gets you charged with light. High energy fire, this weapon deals 20% more damage while charged with light and spins that charge with the kill. High energy fire brings the body shot damage to 199. And remember, I have on stacks, so when I do get that charge, I get 2 stacks. Here are clips of some of these mods working and then snowballing. It's ridiculous. Precision charge, and I'm telling you right now, not bad at all to do. You can do this. It's not difficult enough to do. Quick double headshot. I get 2 stacks of charge with light, or I could be. Well, Lorentz is also masterwork, so regardless, I'm gonna drop an orb. I'm gonna have 2 body shots chambered. And then if I wanted to, I could get 2 quick body shots, go to that orb, pick it up, go do it again. Charge myself with 2 more stacks. Repeat. There's charge harvester. Randomly, I'll get a kill, get charged. I have 2 body shots chambered. I've even gotten a double or a triple with my super. Charge harvester kicks in. After I get that 3rd kill, I charge myself. So again, double body shots are coming out. Picking up orbs from friendly supers, picking up orbs from masterworked weapons, picking up orbs from my masterwork Lorentz on double kills. And that isn't to mention, and when you see this, think about trials. If you have a teammate with Lumina, bonus with boots of the assembler, you can wait, get the round. So like right here, I get it. I double body 2 players. It's a double kill, so I drop an orb. I end up going up and I body shot the 3rd player. I gather all my ammo, I gather the orb, I have more body shots chambered. So with the 2 body shots locked in, I see some enemies, I have some ammo, I miss some shots, I end up getting a headshot on 1. But here's where it gets more interesting. I do get that headshot, I still have a charge, so I body shot the next one. Well, when I do, hey, look at that, another orb. 2 more body shots are locked in. And maybe, out of nowhere, not in this clip, but in others, charge harvester, I could just randomly just get charged with light, get a ×2 and go for body shot. So the Lorentz problem, number 1, it does way too much body damage. For what it is, there's too much power here and the damage you can get. Empowering Rift, what I'm doing with charge with light, anything, it's 199 and that's too high. And that goes for Arbalest too. And before I go on, I wanna show you this exotic perk, Lagrangian sight. Keep in mind here, with what I'm doing with charge with light, most of the time I'm body shotting. In simple terms, in simple steps, here's how you get that perk going. Go to an area, bring out Lorentz, point at the target that you want to mark. It is random, but when you start getting into areas and there's only one enemy there, that's the one that's gonna be marked. When it marks them, it makes a noise. Your goal is to take out the mark. They're gonna be highlighted red, very easy to see. So you're gonna chase down that mark, get that final blow, get the telemetry. From there, all you have to do is keep doing that. Wait 5-10 seconds. There's a little timer before it starts again. Find another enemy, mark them, do it again. You don't have to do anything special at all, and most of the time, they come for you. And when they do, just dome them. Eventually, you get that big perk up. You're ready to rock. 30 seconds, body shot damage that creates the explosion. And as you're doing this, you're still marking targets as you go. Guys, I've gone well over 2 minutes, 3 minutes with this perk up. It lasts for 30 seconds, but even when it's counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, you pick up a telemetry, it goes right back to 30 and keep going. Just body shots, extremely powerful. And honestly, this perk is on top of what it already does at base, and I have so much gameplay, I'm just kind of fast forwarding through a lot of it. And remember, along with what I'm doing with the body shot charge with light, I can also body those red marked targets if I see them, making it easier to get that perk going. If I have 2 telemetry pickups and I just need 1 more to get the big perk going, I'll pop my super. I'll go hunt down, find the marked enemy, down them, pick up the telemetry, chill out, let the super run out, and then I have Lagrangian sight. So that's the big picture of the pure power that it has. Now, I also want to get into how it's doing that so easily. How you can do this so easily. A lot of people talk about the aim assist. Yeah, that's a part of it, but here's the full picture. It starts with the zoom. It has a zoom level of 2.5 and hard stop. We literally just had a primary scout, Gambit, servant leader. It has more zoom than the Lorentz Driver at 2.6. And here's a little montage of return fire as I'm talking. This happens entirely too much. If you go back and look at clips, I do this all the time. I'm doing it to everyone. And I don't think that's okay. So the Lorentz problem number 2, it receives flinch like a primary weapon. It's not. I'm telling you right now, it doesn't feel good on the receiving end as a player. I've been on the receiving end. I know you've been on the receiving end. You basically can't shoot through it because it's zoom level and how it's handling that flinch. It's together. You can return too easily with it, and it happens way more often than not, and it happens way more often than it should. This is combined with the magnetism, the aim assist. Again, it's all collective. Cone angle, aim assist, magnetism, zoom level, goes together. Let's remember they nerfed snipers hard. Lower zoom, 35 zoom, 40 zoom, big penalty to aim assist and cone angle. This has 2.5 zoom. Think about it. Let's also remember Arbalest got a nerf. Reduced Arbalest aim assist, making it harder to hit headshots in the Crucible. That was noticeable. Whatever they did to Arbalest or other linears, it's obvious Lorentz didn't get that treatment, and it's noticeable. The Lorentz problem number 3. Aim assist and magnetism is too high. But again, I want to keep reiterating, it's collective. You have a weapon that one-shot bodies frequently. Low zoom that doesn't play by the rules that other special weapons do with how they receive flinch. It works as a primary weapon. It functions as a primary weapon. It receives flinch like a primary weapon. Through those things, its aim assist and magnetism is helping. You have an exotic perk that once you work through it, isn't too hard to obtain. When you do, it's pure chaos, pure destruction. I'm not a developer, but as a player, it has too much going for it. And a fun fact, I adore the weapon. It's cool, it's unique, it's a blast to use. However, it's over that line to me. At least I think so. And this is all PvP oriented. I don't want anything to affect PvE at all. It's a blast there too. So I'm gonna say this. I do hope multiple things get hit at some point. The body damage needs to be toned down, at least to that of a high impact sniper. It's too much with everything that it has going for it and the things you can do with it. You can also hit the flinch, make it take more. Snipers got hit pretty hard, and guess what? Players can still snipe. It can also receive the same aim assist nerf as the Arbalest. I don't think that they can change the zoom, so don't think about that. Now, they could also look at high energy fire, make it 15% more damage instead of 20. It's basically the same nerf that Frenzy got. Again, I'm just a player, I've been using it, it's a problem. And as I started with, there's ways for weapons to be really, really good that perform well within the constraints of the sandbox. Again, palindrome, really, really awesome. Is it a problem? No. Then you look at something like this Lorentz Driver. I went through everything that it does. You be the judge. If you're new here, remember to hit the subscribe button, and if you are subscribed, thank you so much for your support. And if you're looking for a new controller to pop some heads with the Lorentz Driver, I am partnered with Scuff Gaming. Use the link down below and my code COOL at checkout for a discount. I don't want it nerfed for PvE at all, and there is a world where the Lorentz Driver can still be awesome, still be good, but be toned down from where it is currently. I would like to hear your thoughts. I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and until the next one, I am CoolGuy.